Wotakoi is just a really funny and chill manga throughout. Like throughout this whole manga, it has a lot of Japanese internet memes inside. And a lot of Japanese exclusive references. So like there would be explanations at the end of a volume or a chapter, but it would be a lot more enjoyable if you're Japanese or know its community very well. But like because of the way this manga like uses those references, it's kinda like makes this manga not as enjoyable to read as a normal Japanese person would. But this manga is still like not limited to that. The plot and the story is still very interesting. Like it would be like inserting Rickroll as a reference in the manga, and then you let Japanese people read it. They wouldn't really understand it, even though it's like famous here. So it's like that type of like reverse psychology. Another thing about this manga is that it ended relatively fast in like 86 chapters. Like I genuinely thought this manga would go over 200 because it's like a slice of life manga and you can just like continue like writing the story. But which is quite surprising since like even the author at the end stated that he wanted to do more, which is like kind of weird how it ended that quickly, but it doesn't mean that it is like a bad manga. I still think it's really good, and I genuinely enjoyed reading those characters developing like their love story further and further. And this manga is like really good at making them feel real. Like the author based the characters in the manga based like off her in real life friends, and all of them get like an equal amount of plot or like a little bit less than the two main ones. But I really like the side characters of this manga. Like usually you would want to see the main characters have their turn more, but this manga I kinda want the side characters to have like an equal amount of turns, which is quite cool. And throughout like the story, the author like keeps like saying that this whole manga project is based off his in real life friends with her at university. I don't know if it's at like a manga university or just like her university along like the creation of this manga, which is like pretty cool since considering it started off as a very small pixel project and then it got all the way to 11 volumes and ended. Like usually I wouldn't say too much about like the art style of this manga since it's quite average and I don't think there's anything that unique to it, but it's like it's not bad and I think it's really good fit for a slice of life manga. But the main thing is that you can really see how the author improves drawing manga as like the manga progresses. Since the author like when she started it, she's like still like new to drawing mangas. So throughout like this 6th period of the manga, the art style just keeps getting better and better. Like if you skip like 10 chapters and read it, you can really see how the author improved as drawing, especially like the coloring chapter at the start of every volume. And then the author's new work in 2023, Villain, have a much better drawing. Like the author really improved a lot at making a manga since Wotakoi it's her first manga. But since it's about boy love bracket or is it question mark, they kinda naturally don't attract a lot of audience, which I think it's kinda sad. And it's like based off a Vocaloid song, which I'll put in the what is it called again? Description.